As far as the
Only a
facts
brief
of
period.
the Spectrum scam is concerned, let's look at the facts. Various newspapers and the media has been reporting on this scandal for more than 3 years now. It's been more than 1 year since the CBI registered a first information report. It's been a year and a half since the CVC started looking into this scandal. It has been more than 3 weeks since Mr. Raja put in his papers. It's been more than 2 weeks since the Controller and Auditor General came out with its report, which is a scathing indictment of the way the government worked. Now, if you are asking me whether I believe the CBI spokesperson when she says that incriminating documents have been found, I very frankly doubt it. It doesn't take too long to remove incriminating evidence. I agree with I agree with what Suhel said, and today the Supreme Court, the bench of the Supreme Court, did ask the government whether or not a separate kind of a fast-track court needs to be set up, given the sheer scale, the sheer dimension of this particular scandal.
Jayanti Natarajan, you've been a lawyer, you're a leading lawyer yourself, apart from a politician. Do you believe, really, seriously, that anyone expects Mr. A. Raja to keep incriminating documents in his house? If the scam actually is a 2-year-old, a 2008 scam, he's not going to keep the documents in his house, neither are the officials. Has the government acted too late? Isn't this actually an indication of the fact that the government prevaricated for 2 years? I mean, will you concede that maybe the government got this horribly wrong?
I don't concede anything at all, and I believe that we are falling into the danger, what Mr. Thakurta is saying, this air of total disbelief. I find that deeply disturbing, because I understand that politicians are always at the receiving end, and of course I agree straight away with what Suhel said. Yeah, I think it's time that we thought of fast-track courts. Corruption is a major issue. Perhaps, people need to see the guilty punished, but that doesn't mean we should lose faith in all institutions. You don't believe the CBI spokesperson, you don't believe the CBI, although it's being monitored by the Supreme Court, you don't believe in the Supreme Court, you don't believe in an ex-Chief Justice of the Supreme Court. What do? Do we set up kangaroo courts with due respect?
No,
with journalists, with people who are... Let me finish. I listened patiently.
Yes.
No, I listened patiently. Kindly let me complete.
Yes,
if you talk about the CAG report, people are even nervous to speak about that CAG report. The very companies that he uses as evidence, if you read that report carefully, they are companies he calls defaulters later in the report. So what is the value of a leak? Why does the CAG hold a press conference? What is the value of a leaked CAG report, even if it's true? Why will not the PAC go into it? Why will we sit in judgment on somebody when the Public Accounts Committee, headed not by a congressman, but by Murli Manohar Joshi, is looking into the matter? So you will not have faith in the PAC, you will not have faith in the Supreme